Perhaps I may be of service.
So, Carl. The rumors were true. You are still among the living.
My flame is not so easily extinguished, Rachel.
Apparently not.
So there was a moment, if you recall, some time back when you did make me doubt my immortality.
That Halloween prank was not meant to harm you. It was only meant to teach you a lesson.
And indeed it did. It taught me to cherish each new day, each and every breath. Yes, I think it's safe to say that I'm a better man because of you, Rachel.
So you've come to make amends?
I've always admired your perspicacity.
And now your instinct for survival.
Well, no one has received me thus far with such civility. I do thank you for that.
Don't touch me.
Please don't call security.
What do you want?
I'm here to make you a proposal that I trust you won't refuse. Calling the police would be pointless. The kidnapping charges against me were dropped by the Canadian authorities.
And how did you manage that? Through bribery or extortion?
There is no evidence. There's no evidence against me, Rachel.
There never is.
You know, one day, you will change your mind about me, as will the rest of Bay City. Come to accept me and possibly, someday, even admire me.
You'll hold your breath waiting, I hope.
Well, the irony is that I may be your only hope.
Is that supposed to be funny?
You need an ally, a powerful ally to help you fight off this hostile takeover.
Ah, you want to be my white knight?
I would prefer Dragon Slayer. Yes, I would relish the opportunity to chop down Spencer Harrison.
I'm sure you would.
You see, I know what Spencer and Jake have been up to. Inciting labor unrest. Buying up shares of Corey stock, secretly hiding behind a shadow corporation called Distant Sun. Rings a bell? Yes, it's a name that very aptly fits the Harrison clan. It would be a joke, but for the fact that my own flesh and blood has been sacrificed in the process.
And this is where you get your revenge?
No. This is where you get to keep what's rightfully yours.
And how do you propose to do that? By doing away with Spencer and Jake?
It's hardly my style, Rachel.
Oh, yes, that's right. You're cleaning up your act, aren't you?
I am not proposing that we do anything illicit.
Well, that would be a first, wouldn't it? You've overstayed your welcome, Carl.
What if I were to tell you I have what you desperately need?
I'm not interested.
We have more in common than you think, Rachel. Like you, I too have been making investments for the future.
Get to the point.
My most recent investment has been to purchase 10% of Corey Publishing stock.
What?
Well, you've known that someone else was buying up Corey shares, apart from Distant Sun.
You too.
Well, naturally, I wanted to keep my transactions anonymous. I'd hoped to come riding in here at the last minute and rescue a damsel in distress. My 10% of the stock added to your family's holdings, plus the vote from the loyal shareholders, should give you a majority.
Why would you even consider helping me?
I wish to repudiate Spencer Harrison. Much as I imagine you would like to deliver the coup de grace to Jake McKinnon. Now, if we collaborate together, we will prevail over our enemies.
Speaking of enemies.
Yes, Rachel. Yes, I admit that we too have had our moments.
It's all blood under the bridge?
That's very good, Rachel. You inherited your sense of humor and your courage from your mother. I was very sorry to hear of Ada's passing. You must miss him.
Let's keep my mother out of this.
She was an extraordinary woman. Quite implacable when it came to certain issues.
She knew the difference between right and wrong. She just thought it was a very simple choice, that's all.
It isn't always quite so simple, though, is it? Are you not a bit more of a means to an end type of person, Rachel? Dare I say it, a bit more like me?
I'm not at all like you. I will never do business with you.
Rachel, I don't need to look in any of these folders to know the numbers. And it looks pretty grim. Now, when your back is right against the wall, and if you truly want to save this company that Mac built, then you will need my support.
I would rather make a pact with the devil.
That, of course, is your choice. But why not go with the devil you know? Now, you're not seeing the bigger picture. This will work.
I will never be your ally.
Then I shall wait.
You might as well get in bed with Spencer.
And do what? Perish the thought.
You're two of a kind.
Please don't compare me to that pox-ridden, febrile old man.
I hit a nerve.
Spencer Harrison is responsible for much of the pain in my life.
And you brought none of it on yourself?
Yes, of course I have. But he took my son, and knowingly, he raised him as his own. And then he turned him against me. Now he shall pay for that.
I have no intention of getting mixed up in your blood feud.
You already are, whether you like it or not. And sooner or later, my dear, you're going to have to climb into bed with someone.
I think it's time you left.
As you wish. I would like you to know that my intentions toward you and your family are perfectly honorable.
Oh, right.
They truly are. I mean, why are my motives always so misunderstood?
Because you have a history of torture and deceit.
In the past, maybe. But I've resolved to change, Rachel. And therefore I must change people's minds. I'd hoped to start with you, but I won't waste any more of your time on what must be a most difficult night.
Wait.
Please tell me you've had a change of heart. Have you changed your mind, Rachel?
This isn't a business association you're proposing, is it?
Perceptive.
What do you want with me?
You may laugh at me. Acceptance. Respectability, even.
You're the second person that said that to me today.
For me, it's true.
Oh, I'm sure you think it is. I'm sure Jake thinks it is, and I think you're both delusional.
I'm hardly a McKinney.
You both want to destroy me, my family, and my company.
10 years ago. Yes. But not now. I want to help, and if we work together, we can bury this hood from Lassiter and that dropsy of a father figure.
I will bury Jake and Spencer myself with the help of my family and my friends.
Rachel, let us be friends.
It will never happen.
I'm not doing this just for myself, you know. It's as much for Ryan.
Ryan? Haven't you done enough to him already?
I've done nothing to him. Nothing I never heard my son. I need my son to accept me as his father.
You can't buy love and respect from Ryan from me.
Help me. Help me make a start. I'll do whatever it takes.
You should be having this conversation with Ryan.
He barely speaks to me. Please accept my offer.
It's out of the question, Carl.
Just be seen with me in public. A drink, perhaps. I mean, a conversation would be lovely, but even that isn't necessary. To the world at large, it would appear that you've accepted me. It would be a beginning. It may mean something to Ryan.
Reconciliation with Ryan can't be bought with me or shares of Corey's stock.
What else can I do, Rachel? I look at you, I think of Ada. I know that you've suffered a great loss, but you get to honor her memory. And you will, each and every day of your life.
She earned that honor every day of her life.
But I would like that. I would like what Ada has given you, what you have. I would like my son to think fondly of me and honor me after I'm gone.
It may be too late, Carl.
No. I'll never subscribe to that. Look here, Rachel, you and I are not getting any younger. What we do now is for the next generation. You want to save this company and give it to it rightfully belongs. And I want to give my son a few memories from a father who loved him.
Then sign your stock over to me. I will make sure that Ryan knows about it.
Yes, I thought about that, but it's too obvious. He'd know my motives.
Carl, I have no intention of associating myself, my company, or my family with you.
Well, that is, of course, your choice. Please think this over tonight. You can change your mind right up to the last moment, right up to the moment that the vote is taken tomorrow. And just give me a sign. Just nod your gracious head.
Thanks.
Hey, how you doing? Oh, right. How was rehab? Okay.
Lost a little weight, actually.
Oh, good for you.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Hello, Rachel.
Okay, meeting starts in 20 minutes. We can watch from here.
Are you there, Rachel?
I'm having trouble hearing you.
Perhaps it's an emotional block.
You're pushing. I don't like this.
Now, I just wanted to remind you of my offer.
I haven't forgotten.
Oh, just in case. I'll vote my 10% of the stock with you. You consent to be seen with me in public.
I have no intention of helping you.
Sorry, Rachel, I didn't hear your answer. Are you ready to save yourself and your family?
I'm here, folks. The next chairman of the board.
I just wanted to remind you of the offer,
I haven't forgotten.
just in case. I'll vote my 10% of Corey stock with you. You consent to be seen with me in public.
I have absolutely no intention of helping you.
I'm here, folks. The next chairman of the board.
Well done, Rachel. Oh, we did it, didn't we? Like I said, the devil you know. Well, I've helped save an adversary's corporation and gained the charming company of his wife. There's a kind of symmetry to things. Now, where would you like to go for our celebratory dinner? Now, where do we go to celebrate? Tops? Or would you prefer Antoine's? Either is fine with me.
I don't have time for this. I have an acceptance speech to make.
So you do, my dear. Compliments of my 10%.
Look, I had no choice. My back was against the wall.
Yes, well, such is the hardship of corporate America. Misery acquaints a man with strange bedfellows, wouldn't you say?
Believe you me, I would have handed this company over to Jake and Spencer on a silver platter if it weren't for my family.
Who are you kidding? Oh, to be sure, you love your children. A better mother Bay City has never seen. But you have an investment here, too, don't you? I mean, after all, it was you and Mac that built this empire. Imagine how disappointed he would have been. No, you couldn't let this slip through your fingers.
Why don't you just leave before I have you thrown out?
Now, Rachel, you're not going to wriggle out of our deal. We have an agreement. You owe me, Rachel, and I'm going to collect.
I don't owe you any more than I owe 100 other shareholders that voted with us this afternoon.
Well, that's not quite true, now, is it? I mean, after all, it was me that you called at the 11th hour and asked me for my vote.
I called a number of people for their support. You were one of many.
But I had a clause that the others did not. Now, see here, I'm a reasonable man. I mean, I can appreciate that if dinner is a little overwhelming, then we can have drinks. I mean, the effect will be the same on the local bourgeoisie.
I already explained to you I have an appearance to make.
Yes, appearances. That's all I'm after, Rachel. You see, the right kind of image seems to be so important to the glitterati of Bay City. Now, what's best for you, if not tonight? Say, tomorrow around 9?
I guess I haven't made myself very clear, have I? I have no intention of being seen with you. Not tonight, not tomorrow, not ever.
And where's all that integrity? I mean, was this simply a means to an end? Was I right? That you and I are not so very different? Now, you won today by a hair's breadth, but you really think that that's enough to scare off Spencer Harrison? Oh, no. No, he and his minion are sitting right now, waiting in the wings, waiting for the opportunity for the next shareholder vote.
He'll never do it. Spencer's reputation is in ruins.
Well, he's been there before. And like a cantankerous old warthog trapped in a thicket, he has nothing to lose. But then neither do I. Now, if I were to offer him my 10%, which I think you'd take, that coupled with his 28%, I really don't think your board would stand much of a chance, do you?
And I don't think you're going to do that. You just went on and on to me about how you feel about Spencer, what he's done to Ryan, what he's done to that woman you were in love with.
Justine. My dear, you seem to believe that I'm governed by the same principles, that I live by the same morality as a Mackenzie Corey.
Oh, I wouldn't compare you with Mackenzie Corey in my wildest dreams, Carl.
You see, business is about making money. And then making more money. Now, whether we like it or not, Spencer Harrison is a rather good businessman. And if the return on my investment would be better managed under his tutelage, well, so be it.
Well, then you do what you have to do. Good night.
No, that's not what I want to do, Rachel. You know that. I don't want to do that. Good God, is having a drink with me such a high price to pay for saving your company?
Yes, it is. Too high. Now, if you'll excuse me, my shareholders are waiting.
Yes, indeed we are. Indeed we are, and you're not going to disappoint us, are you, love? No, that would be disastrous. It would be a dangerous, silly mistake to make. I'll walk down to the lot with you.
I think that Larry agreed to Jake's appointment to the board so that he could use it as kind of a bargaining chip.
I'll get it.
Never been.
Hello?
Getting late, Rachel.
I have a watch.
I could always have a drink with Jake and Spencer. Would you bet they'd show up on time?
I'll be there. I'm just running a little late.
I shall leave a light in the window.
I have to go out.
Where to? And who was that on the phone?
If the London people want to reply, they'll have to wait till the morning.
Matthew, your mother's keeping a secret from me. I think it must be a man.
Oh, I hope so. She deserves someone great.
I'll be glad to drop you off and maybe catch a glimpse of this guy.
Look, guys, I'm not on a date, okay?
Whoa. It's not like her to lose her sense of humor.
Oh, well. She's been under a lot of pressure lately.
I don't know. Something's wrong.
I wanted to talk to her about Carl and what he's up to.
Carl, don't tell me he's surfaced again.
Here to stay, apparently.
Does anybody know why?
I intend to find out.
Hey, looks like a lady who just beat back a hostile takeover.
I hope you're right.
You're not going to believe who's
I
here.
know who's here. I have an appointment with him. Hope I haven't kept you.
Of course you have. but you're worth the wait. I trust the board meeting went well?
Yes. Wow. This is historic.
Yes. Now, I think they have a few more bottles of this quite remarkable champagne if we can persuade the proprietress to get it for us.
You're having a drink? Scotch, neat.
I'll have the same. Only Irish. Very old. Felicia, it's getting older by the minute. I'm surprised to hear.
How?
I didn't think you were going to come.
How about we had a deal? I never will.
Yes. Yes, I counted on your principles. Ah, admirable.
Peanuts, pretzels, mace.
Ah, dear. Thank you, no. I think this will be fine. To us.
Well, I promised you a drink. I've had mine. We're even.
What a remarkable woman. What a remarkable challenge. To us.
Well, I promised you a drink. I've had mine. We're even.
Now, you won today by a hair's breadth, but you really think that that's enough to scare off Spencer Harrison? Oh, no. No, he and his minion are sitting right now, waiting in the wings, waiting for the opportunity for the next shareholder vote.
He'll never do it. Spencer's reputation is in ruins.
Well, he's been there before. And like a cantankerous old warthog trapped in a thicket, he has nothing to lose. But then neither do I. Now, if I were to offer him my 10%, which I think he'd take, that coupled with his 28%, I really don't think your board would stand much of a chance, do you? See, business is about making money. And then making more money. Now, whether we like it or not, Spencer Harrison is a rather good businessman. And if the return on my investment would be better managed under his tutelage, well, so be it.
Well, then you do what you have to do. Good night.
No, that's not what I want to do, Rachel. You know that. I don't want to do that. Good God, is having a drink with me such a high price to pay for saving your company?
Yes, it is.
Look into my eyes, Mrs. Winthrop. What do you see?
Nothing.
Precisely.
Okay, I give.
My sole interest in Bay City is to gain the trust and, heaven willing, the love of my son. I have no other ulterior motive.
So unlike you, Carl.
No. Now look again. More carefully. I'm not the barbarian that half this town believes. Now you know that.
Your 2 minutes are up. Come on, Frankie.
You chose well, Counselor. Your wife is an estimable woman. Good evening. I trust I'm not too late. I took the liberty of coming through the garden, you know. It's quite beautiful by moonlight.
You have exactly 1 minute. What do you want?
Why is it the denizens of Bay City think agreements can be reached in just a few minutes? You know, I had that same experience earlier this evening at Tops.
Must have something to do with the company they choose to keep or choose not to keep.
Ah, the segue that I was looking for. Yes, now you know, Rachel, you were very naughty this evening. I invited you for a drink, not a quick swirl and a gargle.
You were lucky I kept it down.
No, you did fine. Now, look, my sole interest in keeping company with you is to try and gain a little respectability for the sake of my son. You mustn't toy with that.
I met my part of the bargain.
No. You haven't even begun to. Now, if you insist on acting so churlishly, you're going to find yourself having to deal with me and Spencer Harrison as a stock partner. That's not a pretty picture.
Good night, Carl.
Just behave yourself, Rachel. Play the lady we all know you to be. And perhaps I can pass something else your way.
And just what would that be?
Ian Rain. He's looking for me. Did you know that?
No.
Now, if you want him behind bars, please reconsider my gracious invitations in the spirit in which I've delivered them.
You are the most manipulative.
There? That was under a minute. You see? I do hold up my end of things. Just follow my example, Rachel. It's in everybody's best interest.
Good night. I'll get it. Hello?
How delightful to hear your voice.
What do you want?
Oh, I'd like to try cocktails again. Our last meeting, though intriguing, was a little abrupt. Now, how's about this afternoon? Tops.
I don't think so.
Rachel, you're not trying to get out of our agreement.
No. I just have another proposition in mind.
A proposition from an imaginative woman, how can I resist? What are you proposing, Rachel?
That you come here.
You want me to pick you up at what time?
No. Why don't you come over to my home for tea?
Well, that's a bit droll. Tea in private. I don't think that's fulfilling your end of the bargain, do you?
I think it is.
The agreement is to be seen in public. Remember? Together. To enhance my respectability.
What could be more socially acceptable than coming to my home for tea?
Yes? Yes, you have a point. See you at tea time. Around 4?
4. Fine, I'll see you then. So, lunch will be ready in a little bit. Helen's made her lobster souffle.
Oh,
I guess if we don't have cheeseburgers, it'll do.
Pauline, are you staying for lunch?
It sounds wonderful, but I actually have a few details to wrap up at the townhouse. Thanks anyway.
Okay, well, will we see you for dinner?
Most likely. Mm-hmm.
All right, if you'll excuse me, I have some calls to make.
Great.
What on earth are you doing here?
What a thoroughly pleasant greeting. Hello, Iris.
Goodbye, Carl. You are not welcome in this house.
Yes, he is. I invited him. Come in, Carl.
Thank you, Rachel. Why, it's been a long time. So much and so little has changed.
Rachel.
He's my guest, Iris.
Must I remind you that this man is a killer and there are children in this
There's
house?
something I have to do.
What?
I can't tell you just now.
I don't believe we've met, young man. I'm Carl Hutchins.
You are? I've heard a lot about you.
Have you indeed? Well, what exactly have you heard?
You're the crook.
Fresh scones, strawberry jam, and Devonshire cream. You know, this is a boyhood treat. Please convey my compliments to the cook.
Well, I'm sure she's waiting with bated breath to hear your approval.
You didn't put something in the scones, did you, Rachel? Oh, no, don't tell me you've turned the staff against me as well.
Any enemies you have, you've acquired all on your own.
Including the little tyke? No, I think somebody's been whispering in the little one's ear. Who is he? Who does he belong to? Or is it yet another foundling who's looking for comfort beneath your wings?
He's the son of a friend of Iris's.
Oh, yes. Yes, I'd heard that she'd found herself an honest working man. He must be quite tolerant. He must also be a bit younger, is he?
Well, we've had our tea. Suppose we get on with our business.
Oh, perhaps we could have another cup first. I mean, you play Mum so well. Would you? How's Amanda?
Fine.
You know, divorce is a wretched experience. All that squabbling, all those lawyers, custodial arrangements and so on. But she's young and she's beautiful. She won't be alone for very long.
Yeah, she manages to keep busy.
Yes, I've heard. Her new literary career. You must be very proud. I know I would be. But who knows? Who knows, one day she may think my life worthy of novelization.
Oh, she doesn't do fiction. She likes to have all the facts.
All of them? Oh, Mac Corey. He was a good father, wasn't he? I'm sure he was a good husband. It's been a few years, and still no man in your life, Rachel. What do you think he would say if he knew we were dating?
That's enough.
I'm sorry, but I want to know more about the rest of the family. I mean, young Matthew, the entrepreneur.
I have a business proposition for you.
I knew it. I knew this wasn't going to simply be a friendly tea party.
I want to buy back all your stock in Corey.
Really?
It'll pay off handsomely
It's
for you.
already paying off handsomely. And the return on my investment is manyfold. And the dividends. could be astounding.
Name your price.
I have, to be seen with you. And how can you put a price on that? Now, I was thinking about our next meeting. We could rendezvous at... Oh, you've been giving it a bit of thought?
This is my offer. Don't touch me.
We have chemistry. Rachel.
I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
I can't tell you how refreshing it is to be in the midst of a bustling household. You know, sometimes I feel I would have made a good family man.
I wish you would reconsider my offer.
You are indeed a generous woman, Rachel. As generous as you are attractive. But I prefer the generosity of our first agreement.
That's unfortunate.
Well, not for me. I mean, apart from the pleasure of your company, my reputation is already on the mend. Hello, Rachel.
Hank?
Your father's here.
Swell.
Hi. Carl Hutchins.
Yeah, where's Tom?
Oh, he's out on the terrace with Iris. They're expecting him.
Thank you.
Charming manners. Can I infer that that is Iris Bow, father of the little tyke? Oh, adieu, adieu, adieu. I look forward to our next engagement. Meantime, sweet thoughts. Hello, Rachel. What a lovely surprise.
What are you doing here?
Well, same as you and I imagine. I prefer my courtroom dramas live. Television loses all its impact, doesn't it? Come and sit with me. Did I thank you for that tea party held in my honor the other day? You know, it really was wonderful to be welcomed so graciously into the Corey household. Iris notwithstanding, it warmed my heart.
Don't expect another invitation.
You're not angry with me, are you, for refusing your offer?
You would have been better off taking me up on my offer and getting out of town before I haul you into court and charge you with blackmail.
One moment, Rachel. I have a proposition for you. A night that you will always remember. Now, if you could pretend to enjoy me, I have 2 box seats for the opera tonight. Rachel, it's Tosca. I have such a passion for Puccini. Would you like to share them with me?
I'm afraid I've made other plans.
Well, unmake them all together. I'll pick you up for dinner, say at 6.
Carl, in order to save my family's company, I agreed to be seen in public with you once. I have fulfilled my end of the bargain. It is over.
By the way, I have a counter-proposal to the offer that you made, the very generous offer that you made to me the other day at tea. If you do not cooperate, I shall send this straight to Corey Publishing. Then Iris and Amanda and all the rest of the family will know that you sold your soul to me to avoid the nasty takeover.
How long are you going to go on blackmailing me?
Oh, indefinitely. Well, for a while, till you get to like me. Now, if you mention this, our agreement, to anyone, I shall sell my shares to Jake and Spencer immediately, and you'll no longer be able to control dear old Mac's company. Now, I'll leave you some time to think about it. And I'll be in touch to make arrangements for later this evening.
What did Carl say to you, Rachel?
Nothing. Just being a nuisance as usual.
Someone hired a lawyer for Ian.
Don't look at me.
Do you think it was Carl?
Well, seeing that he was arrested in Carl's apartment, they could have made a deal.
But Ian didn't seem too happy about it.
You talked to him?
Yes.
You thought this was wise?
I thought it was necessary.
Look, I can prove his guilt. I'm going to need your help. I want you both to testify when we go to trial.
I don't know if my testimony will help.
You're not going to defend him.
Paulina, I don't want to have to call you as a hostile witness. And if you don't cooperate, Billy Cooper will have to press charges for aiding and abetting.
I'll testify.
Thank
I
you,
want
Rachel.
a thorough investigation about why he's here. And who knows, maybe he'll be able to turn up something that'll put Carl behind bars also.
our date this evening.
Date? Oh, go away, Carl.
Was it the wrong color?
Leave me alone, can't you?
You almost sound as if you mean that.
I do mean it. You're not invited here. You don't belong here. Just go away,
Oh,
would you?
spare me, Rachel Corey. You're living in a lie, and you know it.
You have some nerve saying that to me.
Well, what can I say?
You have lived a life that's so above board, so honest.
Well, whatever I may or may not have done, at least I've always been honest to myself.
Dubious virtue.
You, on the other hand, dear Rachel, live in an illusion. Yes, and it's been going on for some time. Oh, to be sure, you think of yourself as open, fair-minded, a champion, even of journalistic integrity. But just look how your mind closes down when it comes to the subject of yours truly.
What can I say?
Please, I'm not interested in linguistic games. It's tiresome.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. Hardly would induce me to go out with you.
But I can't allow you to continue maligning me, especially when I'm telling you the truth about what's most important to me.
And what is that? Money, pleasure, evil, what?
You don't listen very well, do you, Rachel? I've told you that I'm doing all this for my son. My son.
Yes, so you say.
You think you know everything, don't you? Tell me, can you read a man's soul? Now, why do you refuse to believe that I'm telling you the truth about Ryan?
Because those are the sentiments of a decent man, and you're hardly decent.
Rachel, I love the boy. All I want is his love in return. You have children. You know how that feels.
But I'm not responsible for your estrangement with your son.
No, of course you're not responsible. I know that. But I'm asking you to help me regain a dream and a future.
But you're not asking me, are you? You're blackmailing me, which reduces this to a rather tawdry business arrangement instead of a humanitarian mission.
Do you think I give a tinker's damn whether you sit with me at the opera tonight?
Well, then don't insist I go.
I don't care whether you're in the mood or not. I could care less whether it embarrasses you, whether it's an inconvenience for you. You will be seen with me at the opera tonight, and this city will gradually see me in a new light, and so eventually will my
Get out of
son.
here. Go through the terrace.
Absolutely not.
I want you out of here.
Oh, yeah. You made that very clear. But you know, I'm getting a little bored with your attitude. Yes. Yes, maybe it's time for all of this to come out into the open. Tell everyone how you sold out to me.
All right, let's.
All right.
Yes, let's tell my family exactly what it is you're threatening me with.
Oh, I'm sure they'll be very understanding as to how their noble mother had to throw in with the devil so as to save the family company.
But they will, you know.
Yes. But will they be so understanding when they realize that they have lost the company due to your stubbornness? I'm still capable of selling my shares to Jake and Spencer, you know.
Oh, you wouldn't share your power with Spencer.
To control Corey Publishing, I'd do it in a New York minute, and I will do it. Unless I see a change in attitude from you.
You really are desperate, aren't you?
I prefer to think determined. So, a night at the opera. I'll pick you up in an hour.
I'll meet you there.
If you fail to show up, I shall not wait till the intermission to retaliate.
I'll be there.
Thank you for coming. May I say, you look beautiful.
You may?
Ah, a nice warm companion, that's nice.
Oh, you're lucky to have a companion at all.
Libretto?
Yes. Now, what's this about paying for Ian's attorneys? What are you up to?
No, polite chit-chat, eh? Just sing 'em right in.
What's in it for you?
Well, I'm a great believer in the Bill of Rights. I've had good cause to thank the founding fathers for their foresight on many occasions.
Yes, pity about our system. It's based on integrity. It only seems to protect the criminals now.
Are you familiar with Tosca?
Mm.
Towering passions, sublime lyricism. Scapia loving too much. Cavaradossi too noble. And Tosca giving up everything for love. Even pretending to love the man that she detests. And then finally, stabbing him as she makes love to him.
Spunky woman. I do love the story.
Your kind of lady. Yes, it contains a few of my favorite themes.
But the story that interests me even more is the story about you and Ian.
Puccini is far more moving. It stirs the soul.
Yes, pity you don't have one. So, tell me, did you plant Ian in my house to spy on me? Was Jake right?
You're not wearing your corsage. Are you allergic to orchids?
No. Just the ones you gave me.
Oh, the overture begins.
What are you doing with Carl Hutchins?
Never interrupt a tragedy.
Please tell me he just happened to have bought a seat next
Amanda,
to yours.
this isn't the time.
You are sitting in a public place with Carl Hutchins, where all our friends can see you. I just bumped into Mrs. Dwyer, to Harvey Spiegel.
Calm down. I will explain this to you later.
Calm down? After what this man has done to us?
Before this spills over onto the stage.
This was your idea to take this act public.
To improve my image, not to shred it.
Can we go someplace, please?
Yes, cappuccino at the break. We'd love to. Now shut up. Hysterics in an opera box is such bad form.
She loathes you, and with good reason.
I can't stand
All
this.
right, would you like to leave?
Yes, please.
Don't you dare walk out. You know why we're here. This is for the sake of my son.
You think sitting next to you in an opera box is going to undo years of detestable behavior?
You underestimate your influence, dear lady, when Bay City's First Lady, the gracious Rachel Corey, sits beside the infidel rather than traipsing off after an hysterical daughter. Please think about this carefully. Don't you just love musical drama? Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
I was hoping to meet a few of your friends. That Mrs. Dwyer that Amanda mentioned? And was that Harry Siegel or Harvey Spiegel?
I said I would be seen in public with you. You can make your own friends.
You know, you're making it so much harder than it need be.
You wish to trade on my reputation. I have absolutely no interest in trading on yours.
We are both here for my son. Now, why is it so difficult for you to imagine that I would like a relationship
What
with
is difficult to imagine is why a man as intelligent as you can be so stupid.
Stupid? Would you care to amplify that?
Ryan has rejected you because of your track record. He's sick to death of your manipulation, your...
Please, don't recite a litany of my sins. I know them all by heart.
Yes, well, you won't change, though, will you? You insist on the same behavior, and you want a different outcome. That's worse than stupid. It's psychotic.
Maybe it's clever.
You really believe that you can destroy my company, collude with Ian Rain, ruin the reputation of my children, threaten them, and Ryan will trust you?
If you play your part.
I could win an Academy Award, and Ryan would not be fooled by you. You don't care about Ryan. If you really cared, you would do anything you could to change your behavior. You would wish to make amends for what you've done. No, this is just another sick game on your part. Carl can't have his son, so he's going to take my children away from me. You want to shame them. You want to make them suffer. You want to destroy their security. Why should Ryan care about you? How could anyone love somebody so filled with malice? What is wrong with you? Why do you hate us so much? Mac is dead. Isn't that enough? Let it go. Leave us alone.
You know, if ever they do a production of Don Juan, I shall beg them for special dispensation so that you will be cast as the voice that dooms our hero into hell. Well, you best get going if you want to catch up to Amanda. Although I imagine she's probably thoroughly enjoying herself, dissolved in tears on the prosecutor's broad shoulder while he vows to avenge her. They make a rather, how would you say, an electable couple, don't you think? I mean, far more apt to scale the slippery walls of political success than, say, Grant and Vicky. Yes. You know, if you'd prefer to stay for the second act, you're more than welcome. I'm told that this Tosca uses a real knife. Imagine the anticipation. I mean, will she finish him off or will she let him live to sing his encore?
I want to talk to my daughter.
Yes, of course. Until the next time. Rachel, what a surprise. You look lovely. Come in, come in. Shall I have Ito prepare tea?
This isn't a social visit.
Oh, dear. More problems with Jake and Spencer, eh? Well, I'm glad you felt you could turn to me. Now, how may I help?
By telling me what you know about Ian Rain's disappearance.
Beg your pardon?
If Paulina is with him, if she gets hurt in any way, you are responsible. Now, where is Ian?
You know, Ito makes a surprisingly good English tea. Look, fresh scones, nothing in them.
Where is he? Where is Ian? Where have you sent him?
I?
Yes. You posted his bail, didn't you? If he's not working for you, you stand to lose a lot of money, don't you?
Oh, what a darling you are to be concerned about my finances. You see, you're beginning to care for me in spite of yourself.
In a pig's eye.
just when we're getting along so well.
Where is he?
You do intrigue me. Look, if Paulina, who is a grown woman with a mind of her own, if she is elected to go off with young Mr. Rain, it's of her own accord. Why the concern?
Because she's part of my family, Carl.
Well, she's Mac's daughter.
Yes, she's Mac's daughter. I know what you're doing.
Oh, would you tell? I love to hear what beautiful women fantasize about me.
You have hired Ian Rain to ruin Mac's name. And you're both using Paulina to make sure that happens.
Rachel, if that were true, if the ever illustrious Mackenzie Corey did in fact have a skeleton hidden in his closet, I would hardly use his daughter to expose it.
Yes, you would. That's your M.O. You hit and run.
No, once upon a time maybe, but not any longer. I have a son to care for now. Yeah, but something else is bothering you, isn't it? Something far more troubling and a bit more dangerous. What if this young man's claims about Mac turn out to be true? I mean, imagine that. His reputation destroyed by a roughneck from nowhere. I mean, what would you do?
Ian's on the wrong track.
Yes, I agree, but you'd have to say that, though, wouldn't you? I mean, given that rather magnificent speech you made about Mac to the shareholders.
Mac would never knowingly hurt anyone, Carl. He certainly wouldn't steal from someone.
No, I know his reputation very well, and you indeed have been the keeper of that flame for years.
You bet I am. Now, where's Ian?
First, why do you believe she's gone with him?
She left a note saying she was going away.
I see. And from that, you conclude that she wanted a few days' holiday with this bail jumper from down under. I say, well, let me play devil's advocate for a minute then. What if she chooses to believe Ian rather than her beloved stepmom?
She never knew Mac. It's only natural she would want to know the truth.
Even if it destroyed his image?
It won't. Well, this was a mistake, wasn't it?
No, please, don't say that. I'm glad that you were able to turn to me. I mean, we're both in very similar positions.
We have nothing in common.
Oh, but we do. We both have children, and neither of them will pay attention to us when we tell them about the most important thing in this life, love.
Well, Lena knows I love her.
She must wonder at times why you don't verify it by challenging this young man's claims and proving that Mac was a saint.
This is pointless.
You know, I, on the other hand, would turn the world inside out if Ryan had given me half a chance. You see, we're both in the same boat with different oars. Well, let's see which of us will succeed first. Rachel, I do appreciate the agony you must be going through. I'll make a few calls. If I can find out where Ian is, and if I have any word on Paulina, I'll call you right away.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Good. Rachel, I'm glad I caught you. I've been in touch with a few people, and the feelers are out.
Did you get anything?
Well, it's a bit early yet, but these men are very good.
Oh, I just bet they are.
Well, if I have any word on Paulina, I'll ring you at once.
If you don't find me here, call me at the office.
How diligent. And we, your shareholders, will be eternally grateful.
Are you expecting somebody?
No, are you?
No.
Ah, Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Hutchins.
I had no idea you'd be entertaining at this hour. I didn't want to disturb you, but I knew how upset you were about Paulina.
I am upset. I'm not vulnerable. I'm just upset.
No? Feisty as ever. Well, that's admirable. Well, here's a token for you. I've given up sending you flowers. I think you might like it. It's your scent.
I can't accept this.
Is it too soon?
I don't want anything from you. What, have you forgotten? You tried to have me killed just a little while ago.
Oh, no, nonsense. That's all in the past. Besides, it was never proven. And despite the masterful work by our rambunctious assistant district attorney.
All right, that's enough, Carl.
No, I have something else to give your mother. Something far more precious. I know the whereabouts of Paulina.
You do?
Yes. Scout's honor. Oh, more guests. You know, I was right, Rachel, you see. I did not underestimate your popularity.
And if you get your face out of your checkbook and stop acting like a movie mogul, which you are not, then you would see what a disaster it really is.
Oh, go on.
My, Lorna does like to show her nails, her claws, and have a good scratch, doesn't she?
Carl.
Lorna, you know, you throw the most glorious little snit
I
fit.
cannot believe that you would let me go on like that when you knew that he was listening. What is this, an instant replay of me at KBAY? No, Lorna goes off the deep end?
Don't pick on young Matthew, you bully. You know, it's virtually impossible to shut you up once you're on a roll. And he can't help it, just because you're highly strung.
I suppose you'd like to take credit for that, Carl.
Oh, hello, Kevin.
Lorna.
I think I'm leaving now.
Well, no, I would love to hear more details about this on-camera trauma, whatever that may be. But I'm afraid it'll have to wait, because I was just about to tell Rachel something she really wants to hear.
Just tell me about Paulina.
Yes, I will. She's in San Cristobal.
Oh, then she went there to find out about Mac's connection with Ian Rain's father.
And no doubt, my own late father.
Great, just what we need. Paulina getting lost in Central America. Is she alone?
No, she's with Ian Rain.
Oh, he left the country.
It would appear to be the case.
It appears to be the case? No, Carl, you knew about it.
Word reached.
You helped him violate his bond.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, I'll have you arrested. I'll have you arrested, and I'll have Ian Rain extradited within 48 hours.
You gonna be okay?
Yes. Would you two try to stop flexing your muscles?
Gladly. Gladly. But you know, somebody really must tell this persistent assistant, the DA. He must stop this vendetta against me. Or they'll be forced to take action.
If you want to reinvent yourself as a loving father, I suggest you not be rude to people.
I've always been rude to people. Besides, he isn't a people. He's a lawyer. And you see how earnestly he wants to get me in jail? I mean, isn't that rude?
I thought it was rather charming. He's not intimidated by you.
Not with Mr. Anderson. His knees were shaking under all that surge.
Really? I thought it was anger. I think he thinks you're a challenge.
I think a means to an end. He wants to build his political future on my carcass.
Someone will.
But that young man will overstep the mark.
He got to you, didn't he?
It's people like that that make me grovel for my respectability. Speaking of which, let's talk about our next public appearance together.
Paulina's lost somewhere in Central America. Do you think that I can think about your social calendar while that's going on?
Oh, you're right.
I can't extradite him.
Why not?
We don't have diplomatic reciprocity with San Cristobal.
Nothing's as easy as it seems, is it? Oh, don't be bashful. Come on, just take it.
I can't accept that. It's
Rachel.
too extravagant and personal.
But you only deserve the best.
I appreciate the sentiment. I'm much more grateful for the news you've brought me of Paulina. I'm relieved to know where Paulina is, but I will continue to worry about her until I hear from her and know that she's all right.
Well, I understand your concern. And my contact assures me that she is well and she is safe.
Yes, and that's more than I knew just a few hours ago, and I appreciate that.
But I'm happy to be of service. Well, I bid you all good night.
So soon.
Seems to me you need a good night's sleep. Now, don't let the persistent lawyer bore you all to death.
Good night, Carl.
Adieu. Adieu. Good night, Matthew.
Night.
I thought he'd never leave.
Well, now that he's gone, I have to go down to the studio.
Okay.
You can be free.
As long as he doesn't come back, I'm going to be just dandy.
Right. Well, I'll be upstairs.
Thanks. I thought I made myself clear last night. I don't want anything from you.
All right. The perfume was a flop. An atrocious lapse in taste, if you will. The bottle was too large. The perfume was too expensive. But I know you're going to like this.
I just said I'm not interested.
Not interested in talking to Paulina?
Paulina?
Rachel?
Well, I'm glad I was able to put your mind at rest.
Yes, thank you for that.
A soft glance is my reward. And look, you don't have to go traipsing off across the equator looking for a wayward cub. You get to stay here within arm's length.
All right, listen up, Barrett. Stop sending me flowers. No more candy, no more cards, no nothing.
How unoriginal. What's a chess card? I didn't send you.
Just stop sending me the flowers, all right? You're the only man that I know who has to hide behind the medieval code.
Well, actually, the game of chess was first
I
developed.
don't care when it was developed. It's not cute anymore and it's not charming. And if you don't stop, I'm going to slap a restraining order on you.
Lorna, I know how much you enjoy the feeling of victimization, and I'm rather loath to disappoint you. But the truth is, I sent you nothing.
Really?
Lorna, you know me fairly well, don't you? Think about it. When I give something to a woman, I want her to know it's from me.
Which is why you sent me this.
No. Not true. You really must relinquish this myth that I somehow am carrying an unrequited torch for you. Our time, my dear, has passed. I sent you nothing. My flowers now are for someone else.
Hello?
No doubt you've been glued to your TV set along with all the other residents of Bay City.
We were just discussing it.
Well, I tell you, I am not the culprit that Mr. Anderson intends me to be.
What are you saying, Carl?
Well, I hate to disappoint all the good citizens who long for my incarceration, but this quite simply is a contrivance, commonly called a setup.
You don't have to convince me. I know Kevin is after you.
Well, that's precisely my point. I'm so much more circumspect. I mean, if I wanted to hurt Mr. Anderson, well, I think I could do it quite differently.
Don't you bother my mother again. Do you hear me?
What did you do there?
If you won't protect yourself, someone has to.
Don't you ever do something like that again. I am not a child. I got myself into this. I will get myself out of it.
Rachel, what a pleasant surprise.
I need your help.
If it's within my power, you have only to say.
Jake just came over and told me that Pauline is headed into the rainforest after Ian Rain. Is this true?
I'm afraid so. But not to worry. She's hired a very experienced guide. She'll be fine.
I'm more worried about what happens when she finds Ian.
Well, the two of them, I believe, are quite close. Look, you don't need to be so concerned about Paulina. She's shown herself to be very capable, almost as strong as her stepmother.
Ian is wrong about Mac. You don't care about that.
On the contrary, Mr. Rain had the bad manners and the poor taste to compromise my father's reputation as well.
Do you have any information about the partnership of those men?
No. Do you have any ideas?
There must be something, some documents or reports or letters or something.
Yes, the thought occurred to me. But I can only... I'll see what I can find.
What? Why are you smiling?
Pure pleasure. Do you realize you've actually come here to ask me for my help?
Well, it doesn't give you any leverage over me.
No. No, not at all. But it does show me that you don't believe I'm guilty of harassing Kevin Anderson. I mean, you wouldn't be here if you did, would you? At last, there you are.
Hello, Carl.
I have to speak with you right away.
What can I do for you, Carl?
One moment, please. Would you excuse us? But there's no play the grand game. I need your help.
You didn't go ask your former cellmates for it.
Very nice having Jake within earshot, isn't it? I mean, the things that people could overhear.
Don't you threaten me.
Rachel, I came to your aid not long ago, and I saved you from that Jackal Harrison and his mutant son over there.
Yes, and now look where we are.
You came to me. You were under no threat, under no duress.
No duress.
You requested my help, and I delivered, and now I need your help. I have to find out who's at the bottom of this car business.
How would I know?
I believe that you know very well who tried to poison me last Halloween.
Why don't you just leave?
You must help me.
Absolutely not.
Then I shall trot over to Harrison's and I'll sign over all my shares.
Fine, you just do that.
Yeah, I expected more from you than this, Rachel.
What do you expect from me? Friendship? Loyalty? I am a pawn, remember? You're using me to manipulate your way back into your son's life. I'm the patsy. And if these allegations are true, and if you turn out to be the terrorist, then this patsy doesn't want to be seen with you. Now just go.
You know, you're going to wish that you hadn't turned your back on me. You will. He appears to have me by the short hairs.
Not necessarily. See, he's built himself a story on very few facts. Flimsy, actually.
Excuse me a moment. Oh, what a lovely surprise. Are you here on my behalf?
Listen, it would solve a lot of my problems if you were convicted.
You have one weakness. Look at me. You're unable to lie. Do you believe I committed this crime?
I'm not clairvoyant.
Yes, but you are intelligent. And you know very well why I returned to Bay City. You know how determined I've been to win back Ryan's affections. Do you really think I'd cut pictures out of the newspaper, that I'd blow up cars?
Yes, you might. And you might use this very argument in your defense.
But why? I mean, what could I possibly gain by harassing Kevin Anderson? I mean, think about it. When have I ever done anything without a clear and profitable purpose? Yes, you believe me. She does not share your convictions. Well, not to worry. The American judiciary has always been very good to me. And here comes our assistant, ready to do battle.
You're not the least bit nervous, are you?
Not with you in my corner.
All rise.
Well, you know, I haven't led an exemplary life. But, oh, ye of little faith, I told you I was innocent.
Just never added up.
It seemed that Kevin got carried away.
I'm very glad that the two of you were here. You, Ryan, and you, Rachel. Thanks. Ah, the talented Amanda. You're a bit disappointed.
I was hoping for a conviction, but this will still make for an interesting chapter.
Now, let me guess. A chapter In the unauthorized biography of Carl Hutch.
I'm profiling you for Brava. Care to comment on the outcome of the arraignment?
And I've been profiled before, thank you, but perhaps at a later date. Your mother may be more generous. Any pearls for Amanda? She's doing a profile on Brava, so she needs a sound bite.
It would seem justice has been served.
Did you hear that, Amanda? Justice. With a capital J.
I heard it all too clearly. Thank you.
Thanks, Mark, old boy. Fine. Rachel, I'll call you later. We have to celebrate.
You're going out and celebrating with him?
He wasn't guilty, Amanda. This time.
How could you? How did this deal go down with Carl Hutchins?
I'm not going to discuss this with you here.
I don't care if Matt's got a camera crew around that corner. I want the truth.
And you will get the truth, but not here.
How could you? After everything you've told us, all your speeches about truth, integrity, living up to an ideal, how could you betray Daddy's memory like that?
Don't you attack me. I lost your father. I loved him more than life itself. I lost my mother. I almost lost this family, and I'm trying to hold this family together as best I know how. Now back off. Sorry to have snapped at you.
I probably shouldn't have taken that tone, but I needed to know what was happening. Why did you make a deal with Carl Hutchins in the first place?
You remember when the takeover started? We knew there was somebody else involved, not just distant son. It was Carl. He owned 10%. He came to me the day of the shareholders' meeting and offered his support.
He blackmailed you? Oh, God.
No, that was not exactly the way it went. If he had thrown in with Spencer, we would have lost everything your father spent his whole lifetime building. I couldn't let that happen,
But
Amanda.
that still doesn't mean...
He didn't ask for anything. He wanted to be seen with me a few times in public, on social occasions. That is hardly collusion.
Wait a minute. You expect me to believe that Carl Hutchins paid $1 million so he can go on a date with you?
He
Please!
wants to win back Ryan's respect and trust. He felt that if it looked like I accepted him, that would help with all of that.
I don't believe this.
It's the truth, Amanda. And he's been as good as his word. He hasn't asked for anything else.
Yet.
I don't believe he will. I would appreciate it if you were to keep this just between the two of us.
Are you kidding? Jake and Spencer have been running around telling anybody who will listen that you got a shady deal going on with Carl Hutchins.
Well, now you know the truth.
Do I? Do I really? I don't know, Mom. The past couple hours, you have been hell-bent trying to get me not to write an article about him.
Yes, if you had written that article, it would have been based on hearsay and innuendo.
You're still defending him.
He's not guilty, Amanda. I was right to keep you from writing that article.
You didn't know that when you asked me to, now did you? So what does that say?
What is this? You're now going to look at everything I do as though it's malfeasance?
Why did you trust your family from the beginning? Why?
Why don't you stop being so self-righteous? I made an executive decision in an instant that benefited both you and this whole family. I don't regret that for 1 minute.
How can you say that? Carl Hutchins is a criminal.
That's not true, young woman. Were you not listening? Our judiciary have just said otherwise. Am I interrupting?
Yes, you are. This isn't helpful, Carl. My daughter and I
have nothing more to discuss. But that doesn't apply to you now, does it?
I hope you're pleased. Thanks to you, my daughter thinks I've sold out my company.
Don't blame me. Well, I trust you said it straight, didn't you? You know, all for one and one for all.
Oh, stop it. If the price I have to pay for this company is my family, then you can take
There's no point in getting yourself in a sniff because Amanda is young and because she's not as savvy as you and I.
Don't you put us together in any way whatsoever. I made a sacrifice. I did what was best for my family. That's what I thought.
It's difficult, isn't it?
Carl!
When I was going through the rough patches with Ryan, there were times when I could barely put a pen to paper.
What do you want?
Just simply to commiserate, dear lady. I saw for the first time this evening how difficult I've made it for you with your family.
Finally.
Well, I know better than most the pain that a parent feels when his offspring turns away.
I wasn't aware that you had ever had a close personal moment with Ryan.
Well, not surprisingly, there haven't been many, but I do like to think that I've made a few inroads. Having your child hate you, that's the worst, Rachel. I pray that never happens to you.
Ryan was at the courthouse.
Wasn't that a treat? Hmm? Oh, I was pleased by that. So much so that I almost managed to convince myself that it was the beginning of the dream come true. You know, the one where eventually he loves me as a father.
The trouble is, our children often take a lot longer to come around than we would like them to.
You talking about Amanda?
It would be nice, wouldn't it, if our children could be as understanding about their parents as they want us to be about them?
Oh, she's young, bright, and a harsh judge. But that's an attribute, no doubt, from her father. I mean, Mac always did tend to see the world in terms of black and white.
Mac was a highly principled man.
Yes, I know he was. But he did not have to scrape the barrel like the two of us, Rachel. I mean, you and I have had to experience life to discover those gray areas. Give Amanda time. She'll learn.
The problem is now.
Love her. And let her know it. That's really all a parent can do.
I need your help, Carl. It's very important to me. If you meant what you said at the courthouse, you'll let me out of this deal with you.
Is my company really so onerous?
This was all about you getting back Ryan's trust and respect, and that's not going to happen as long as every tongue in Tops is going to wag every time we're seen together in public.
Well, is a friendship so difficult to believe?
Between us, yes, we have a history of animosity, and our public appearances seem to only give Jake and Spencer an opportunity to lie about us.
Ryan will never believe Spencer. Mark my word. And Ryan is my primary focus.
Well, he's blurring your vision. People do not believe that there is anything genuine between the two of us. This plan of yours is not working, Carl.
Well, not to worry. I don't pursue women who find my company distasteful.
Carl.
I was hoping you'd see my good side. I do have one, you know. I mean, Ryan's mother thought I had one. Anyway, all right. The deal is null and void.
Thank you. I will pay you for your shares. I'll pay you what I suggested a couple of weeks ago.
I said nothing about selling my shares, Rachel. The shares must remain in my possession.
What are you doing? Are you playing games with me? I need those shares. I need that to shore up against Spencer.
Precisely.
You are doing this again. Do you like holding my hand to the flame?
I am doing nothing again. You are suspecting the worst.
Oh.
Now you listen carefully to me. The time is fast approaching when you will need more than that 10%, Rachel. And you're going to need a friend. And I intend to provide you with both.
What? What is happening? You tell me.
Well, I can't really be specific. All I can say is that I have an unfailing instinct for the unpleasant occurrence. You can call it a gift. But if I may not be able to be seen with you out on the dance floor, it gives me great comfort to know how close we've become. Good night, Rachel. Rachel, what a surprise.
I need your help.
Yes, I can see that. Come in.
Spencer's going to make more trouble.
Oh, yes? What kind?
Jake and Spencer have been spreading rumors around town about Max. Something damaging.
Any idea about what?
They've offered scoops to the media.
What do you want me to do? I mean, a scoop that would imply a possession of some facts, of proof.
You have contacts everywhere. Find out what it is they think they have.
Now, there's nothing out there, Rachel. There can't be. If there had been, I would have found it before Spencer and Jake.
Why are you placating me? Last night you told me something was going down.
It's hearsay only.
You have been manipulating me for weeks. Promising me that you wanted my friendship, and yet you've been holding those shares over my head like a threat.
That's business, Rachel, and I do want to be your friend.
Then be one and help me.
How?
I asked you last night to let me out of our deal. You refused. You said I would need you. I need you now. You know what it is Jake and Spencer are up to. I want you to tell me. Tell me.
Look, I know that the memory of Mac is almost sacred to you.
If there is something I should know, I want to hear it.
Do you really?
I can take it. I can't take these rumors.
I know better than almost anyone how much you believed in.
I still do. I can't fight these rumors if I don't know what they are. Now, you know what Spencer and Jake are up to. You tell me, Carl. Tell me.
All right, Rachel. As you know, Ian Rain traveled to San Cristobal to search out the truth of what happened to his father.
Yes.
What he found when he got there, poor man, was that the rainforest where his father had done his research was gone. Completely razed. In fact, the whole area was devastated. Now, what Spencer and Jake believe they have uncovered is that this rainforest was once owned by Mac, and that he betrayed his partners to enrich himself.
Absolutely not. I don't believe that.
Now, Leon Rain spoke of betrayal on his deathbed.
He was delirious.
Perhaps he was.
No, Mac would never turn against anyone he was working with. He was financing that research.
As was my father. But what if the research turned up nothing? And to cut his losses, Mac decided to salvage the investment.
He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't sell out anyone under no circumstances.
Fact. Mac did sell the property. That's a matter of record. Fact. He made a tremendous profit. That's also on the record. Now, if you were to examine the timing, it's possible to work out a construct where Mac established the entire Corey fortune on the proceeds from that decimated rainforest.
I don't believe that. He's not that kind of a man.
Well, you wanted to know what Spencer and Jake were up to.
Do they have proof?
That, as yet, is unknown. They've been hot on this trail for weeks.
They won't find any proof. Because this didn't happen.
Then you must ask yourself, why? Why would Leon Rain, on his deathbed, swear that he'd been betrayed by Mac? What I'm wondering is this the validation that Spencer was looking for? And has he found it? Rachel. Rachel. Yes, I'd like to charter a private jet, please, to Fall River, Massachusetts. I shall need to arrive there first thing in the morning, and I shall be returning to Bay City almost immediately. I don't care about cost. I said I don't care about the cost, but I expect nothing less than first-class service. Thank you. Rachel, my dear, you've been away far too long.
Well, that's the fastest 3-minute egg.
Hello, Doc.
Oh, my gosh, you're the last person I want to see in the morning.
And I went to such trouble to find you. Well, there's no need to apologize. As you can see, you're not a morning person.
Get out of here or I'm going to call security.
I think you best hear me out.
I don't.
Save your outrage for Paulina's doctors.
Paulina's sick?
Yes, I'm afraid so, Rachel. I've come to take you home.
I've been in contact with Cass and Amanda since I've been here. Nobody's told me that Paulina is ill.
Rachel, I was at your house. I saw Paulina taken away in an ambulance. Now, what are you doing?
I'm in Bay City. I want to talk to somebody I trust.
Get dressed, woman. You're wasting precious time now. I've chartered a jet. It's fueled and it's waiting.
Not for me, it isn't. I don't know where you're going to drag me off to.
There's no time for skepticism, Rachel.
I'll get back on my own.
You'll waste precious hours waiting for the Corey jet to arrive or sitting in an airport. Hours that Paulina may not have.
I'm not going anywhere until I've verified this.
When are you going to trust me, Rachel?
Hopefully, I'll never be that foolish.
A little music to soothe the nerves. Except, of course, maybe chamomile. Are you sure I can't fix you something? You know, you didn't touch your breakfast.
I'm not hungry.
This business with Paulina, you know, you mustn't blame yourself, Rachel.
She's had one battle after another ever since she came home. There doesn't seem to be anything I can do to stop it.
Our children are driven by a force that's quite beyond us. And there's nothing as bad as that feeling of helplessness when you watch them suffer.
Why did you take so much trouble to find me?
I suppose because I could.
And what is it going to cost me, and when do I get the bill?
Can you put a price tag on friendship?
Friends don't usually capitalize on misfortune.
Is that the way you see it?
Yes.
Well, once again, you misjudge me. Of course I have compassion for your situation. If it were Ryan who was sick, I'd certainly want to be by his side.
That's the only reason?
Well, truth to tell, there is another reason for flying you back home.
Yes, well, that sounds more like you. What is it?
Well, I wish it was humorous, but it would appear that Jake and Spencer are making some progress in their scheme to unseat you.
Because of this push to discredit Mac?
And in the process, they've managed to cast a fairly long shadow over the Corey family.
Who do they want to run the company?
Need you ask? Jake has been fantasizing himself as the new executive CEO for weeks. I think he practices in front of the mirror. Well, he's working himself up into quite a lather so as to convince the other shareholders.
How's he doing?
Well, he hasn't won me over. He certainly did parade his concern about the integrity of Corey on television. Did you see that?
Yes, I saw his plea for truth. It made me sick.
Yes. Well, I warned you that they had vengeance in their hearts.
Yes, you did. And this time I was prepared, and I'm grateful for that.
I'm sorry all of this has caused you so much anguish. You know, when you left town so abruptly, I automatically assumed you blamed me.
I wanted to find something to invalidate the document that Jake has. So I went back to where Mac was born and raised.
Did you come up with anything useful?
I'm still looking.
What did you find, Rachel?
Memories. I know Mac better than I know myself. Nothing anyone can say or do is going to convince me that he was anything less than honest. I know what they were talking about. John isn't here.
Shall I have him paged?
No, I'll handle it.
Fine. Well, mission accomplished. It's time for me to leave.
Where are you going?
I'm being sensitive, Rachel. I assume that you want to speak to your family in private.
I don't have a family here, if you notice.
Well, you've made it fairly clear that to be seen with me in public is a humiliation not to be endured. So I best take my leave.
Carl?
Yes.
Thank you. What What are you doing here?
There are times when none of us should be alone.
You have no right to come in here.
The door's open.
I would like some privacy.
Rachel, I meant no harm. I saw you sitting there, lost in your thoughts, and I didn't want to disturb it.
What do you want?
I've been concerned about Paulina. How is she?
There's no improvement. They don't know how to help her.
Is there anything I can do?
No, of course not. You'll just want something in return.
You really think I put conditions on a child's life? Well, forgive me if I seemed a bit presumptuous. I just thought you might need someone to talk to.
The problems of my business and my family are mine. And I will deal with them. Rachel Corey.
Rachel, it's John Hudson.
Yes, John.
Paulina's just had a seizure. I think you should come right away.
Yes. Yes, I'll be there right away.
I have my car outside.
I went into Paulina's room. You know, I found some things that I thought might cheer her up.
Mm-hmm.
I found this picture. That's Daddy, isn't it?
Yes. And that must be Andrew Hutchins, and I guess that's Leon Rain.
So that means this was taken in San Cristobal.
Yes. Oh, my God, that must be her. Maria. Look at her face and her eyes.
You're right, that could be Paulina's mother. She died when Paulina was born, right?
Yes, of a fever in San Cristobal. Do me a favor and go get John, all right?
Fine. I'll see you later.
Is that what I think it is? Yeah. It's my father.
Yes, I gathered.
It's funny seeing him standing there like that. I can almost hear his voice. He fancied himself a bit of a singer. Well, nothing special. You know, just around the piano, that sort of thing. But very self-assured, very commanding. As a lad, as a young lad, I quivered when I heard that voice.
Mac looks so young.
Well, a magical time it must have been for them all, eh? The great adventure, full of trust, full of hope. I mean, look at the friendship, the camaraderie. When this was taken, everything seemed possible.
And then reality sunk in.
Well, when there's greed, there can be no friendship.
And when there's no friendship, there can be no trust.
Yet sometimes we find we can trust the oddest people. Isn't that right?
What do you think happened in that jungle?
I don't know. Possibly a fever of greed. Rivalries run out of control, or a lifetime's ambition thwarted by one man.
These are the lies of Spencer and Jake.
Yes, I know. But a lie told often enough can become the truth.
So by default, Mac becomes a liar and a cheat?
We've both heard all the words, Rachel. Self-serving, self-interested, hypocrite, seducer, and betrayal.
And I will disprove them one by one if it takes me the rest of my life.
But unfortunately, your company does not have the luxury of time.
You know, the really sleazy thing is that they're attacking a man who cannot defend himself.
Oh, don't be so naive, Rachel. The buffoons have targeted you. Now, if they can tarnish the reputation of Mac Corey, that flawless entrepreneur, the man you loved in the process, well, it'll add a little spice to them.
Then they're going to hear the truth. Everyone's going to hear the truth. And that will close this Pandora's box and lock all those disgusting lies inside.
And then what?
And then maybe I'll have some peace.
Well, I wish you luck. Sadly, I found that human nature, or the nature of man, always assumes the worst. I agree. I feel that we...
And I know your mother would never allow it. I'm not going to tell my mother.
Tell me what?
Amanda here. She wants to set a trap for Jake, using herself as bait.
Iris?
Out of the question, Amanda.
Why? You did it with Carl.
Did I just hear my name?
Oh, dear. Speak of the devil.
Oh, bite your tongue, Iris. Pardon the intrusion. But I just saw that unfortunate broadcast made by Jake McKinnon.
And you came to gloat?
On the contrary. I came to offer a solution.
We don't want or need any help from you, Carl.
You should hear me out, Amanda.
No, I don't think so. That's what my mother is here for. She tends to have more tolerance for you than I do. I happen to have my own ideas how to handle this mess.
I wish you would work with me on
No. Not as long as you're in league with him.
I'll talk to her. Wonderful. We're at each other's throats now.
Now, perhaps there's a remedy.
Oh, I doubt it. What is your plan?
I think I should demonstrate my support of you in public.
Oh, I don't think so. Not with your reputation. That would hardly help my cause.
No, consider this. No one, but no one has more reason to be angry with Mackenzie Corey than I.
Except maybe Ian.
And if what Ian says is true, then my father was betrayed by Mac Corey, and impoverished, it ultimately led to his death.
I don't hold Mac responsible for any of that.
No, of course not. Why should you? I mean, you are the most loyal of women.
Where are you going with this?
What if I were to go to KBAY and announce to the world that I believed Mackenzie Corey never betrayed anyone?
Well, then you would be lying, wouldn't you?
Well, as yet, I've yet to see that deed that Jake McKinnon is brandishing about. And I do believe that my support could sway your stockholders.
Or make them incredibly suspicious.
Well, Rachel, all I know is you need all the bolstering you can get at this time, especially since your family... Well, it would appear that Mac did something and the family's tried to cover it up.
What are you talking about?
You didn't know?
What?
Iris has fiddled with the Corey books, and she's presented these doctored papers to the independent investigator.
Larry Carter?
Yes, I'm afraid so. Yes. And he caught her in this scam. I mean, there was quite a bit of a ruckus, but I'm sorry bringing you more bad news.
Oh, I don't believe it. My family is trying to protect me again. Thank you for telling me.
Well, I hope you've learned to trust that I will be honest with you, even on delicate issues.
Oh, I don't know about that. You just offered to lie for me, didn't you?
Yes. Yes, Rachel, but not to you. The face that we show the public is always a mask to hide the truth.
I didn't need a mask.
Maybe. Maybe he never took the mask off.
Well, this isn't helping.
No, of course it isn't. So you would prefer that I keep my low profile with Corey?
Yes, I would prefer that.
As you wish. And if you want to change your mind, feel free. I shall watch patiently and see what's behind your stoicism.
Oh, Carl, I can't talk to you.
Rachel, hear me out. If you're about to wage war on Spencer Harrison and his upstart, we must join forces.
I don't have time for this, Carl.
I brought you a secret weapon.
Well, hello, Carl. More gifts from my mother?
Well, actually, this one is for the entire family. I have asked Ito to stay with you, and he has most graciously agreed.
We don't need your man, Carl.
Well, Ito is a splendid color. Apart from being a master in several of the martial arts, he's a superb cook and has very sophisticated electronic skills.
Well, where are we going to use those?
Wherever you'd like. Ito has a way with locks. I mean, just say the word, and he will gain access to Spencer and Jake's files.
You mean he can plant information as well as retrieve it?
I don't see why not.
Iris, we have to stop thinking this way.
Rachel, don't be silly. If we fight fair, we're going to lose Corey Publishing.
Carl, I don't trust anyone or anything connected to you.
Well, that's a pity because I'm on your side, love. I'm one of the few left.
Well, you know, I loathe him. But I say let's go for it. Rachel, we need some professional help.
The last thing this company needs is a corrugate. Ito, I am afraid I have to decline Mr. Hutchins' offer.
Before you send Ito packing, allow him to show off his culinary skills. He could prepare for us an unforgettable sushi.
No lunch, Carl. No Ito. Nothing. I don't have time for this.
I am sorry to have offended you.
You didn't offend me. He did.
Ito is sensitive, unlike me. You can go.
No. You can go, too. I have to launch a counterattack here.
It's more like staying afloat.
Now that, my dear girl, is the language of defeat. You must learn the language of war.
Well, it's a little too late for that, Carl. Jake and Spencer have us on the run.
Paulina's better now. I'm going to launch a counterattack.
That's it. Once more into the breach, dear friends. Once more.
Daddy always said fight as if your soul depends on it. Well, it does.
Is your soul still your priority, Mother?
How can you ask me that?
Well, there used to be a time when I didn't have to.
Hey, what's going on with you two? And what are you doing still sitting here?
Who's going to tell them, Rachel? You or me?
Tell us what? No one needs to tell me that you tried to kill my father.
Iris, do you know the difference between allegations and alligators? Alligators have teeth. I did not come here to be your enemy.
I'd prefer that. At least then I would know where you stood, Carl.
I stand now on your side, and your mother knows that.
Well, go stand somewhere else.
All in good time, Iris. All in good time. I owe Rachel.
Hi. Have you seen today's Wall Street Daily? The material we've planted looks absolutely fantastic.
About this right now.
I've already received several pro-Rachel phone calls from stockholders.
Talk about this right now.
What?
Oh, don't let me cramp your style, folks.
What the hell are you doing here?
I've been waiting for an answer to that myself.
I'm here being supportive. I'm about to carry the Corey Standard into battle.
Oh, a new enemy to replace us, Carl?
Oh, I've detested Spencer Harrison for years, Amanda. Like you, Iris, for personal and professional reasons.
You letting him stay here?
Stunning, isn't it?
Actually, he's been quite helpful to us lately.
Well, I hope you all watch your backs. I know I certainly will.
You win. You win. I surrender. The war is over. Printing our sins won't save the company, Rachel.
We felt the stockholders had a right to know who was throwing stones at Mac.
Just evening things up, Jake. Between you and Spencer, you did a lot worse things than you've accused Mac of.
Yes, well, I'd like to make a truce, and I'd like to start by giving you the document in question. You can take this to scientists or the local authorities in San Cristobal. You find that it's authentic.
So you've nothing to hide, Jake?
No, as a matter of fact, I would like cast a sign for this just to make it legal. I would hate to have it misplaced or lost.
You wouldn't want that to happen, would you, Jake?
No. Thank you. I would like a minute with you, if that's okay. And I think you owe me that after all this.
Rachel Corey. Yes, Judge. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I'll be right there. Right.
Rachel.
Go away, Carl.
Well, you're not going to hit me with a riding crop, are you?
It's very tempting.
Well, I might like it. It's only a joke. Rachel, you shouldn't be on your own at a time like
I
this.
prefer being on my own than with you, thank you.
Yes, well, that's understandable. But now's the time to be strong, Rachel. Now is the time when you must truly
Just go
have faith.
away, Carl.
It's our anniversary. Halloween. Do you remember? Tried to poison me. I truly believed you had done it. Have I ever thanked you, Rachel? You know, that Halloween transformed my life forever.
Oh, I doubt it.
Oh, yes. Shake off this downy sleep, death's counterfeit, and look on death itself. And that's exactly what I did that night. And there in a flash was a true epiphany.
Oh, yes, and what did it reveal to you?
That nothing. That no amount of money, privilege, power, revenge, fame, or infamy is as important as the simple human connection. Love and family.
I wish I could believe you.
You can. Oh, you can. I've only the one son left, and I have the sweet possibility of a grandchild. Can I tell you a secret? Shall I? No, I don't know this for an absolute fact, and Ryan and Victoria would be angry with me for spreading this about, but I was over there this evening, and I got the distinct impression that they're actually going to have a child.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
And how? Make them even more ecstatic than they already are. But what about me? I mean, can you imagine? Well, I can't begin to tell you what it would mean to me.
Grandchildren are wonderful.
Yes, and how? An innocent, new life. With a boundless future. I mean, the child would have no preconceived notions about me. There'd be no long-standing enmity for me to overcome. It'd be clean. We get to start with a clean slate. And at last, I could have an honest connection with someone I truly care about.
Why do you only show this side of yourself to me?
Well, I'm finding new dimensions too, you know. Somehow it's fitting that you'd be the first to notice.
What's going on? How can they forget who you are? I'm losing them, Mac. I've lost you and Mom, and now I'm losing my family. I can't do this alone.
You don't have to be alone, Rachel. They deserted you, have they? But for what it's worth, dear lady, you need never be alone again. You've mourned for Mac for long enough, Rachel. It's time to move on. Perhaps it's forward of me, but I truly believe it's time you had a man made of flesh and blood in your life.
Are you suggesting you be that man?
But I must confess, Rachel, that my feelings have moved beyond that of simply friendship.
I'm not convinced we're friends.
Ah. Yeah, I've been presumptuous. Yes, I can see that. I do apologize. Please accept my apologies.
You're suggesting you could take Mac's place?
No. No. Of course not. I could never replace Mac. I've never been a saint.
Yes, that's well established.
Then again, neither was Mac. Look, I'm for your sake, I'm sorry that his memory has been tarnished. But the truth is, you have idealized him in a way beyond the worth of any man. And I have a feeling you know that.
You know nothing about my husband.
Well, I do know you. And though you may not see it yet, this will prove to be the toughest battle of your life.
No. I've already been through my darkest hour.
When Mac died, you still had your mother. You still had your family behind you.
I will always have their love and support.
Yes, you'll have their love, to be sure. But meantime, they've turned their back on you, haven't they?
Are you through? I think it's time you left.
Why, leave you to get on with the loneliness, huh? You think you get used to it? You never do. It's always there. Nagging away at you. A constant reminder of what might have been. And then you start to blame everyone but yourself for the sorry state of your life.
Are you finished?
Someday, you will have to admit that you need someone. Even a wretched someone like me. I mean, that can't be the worst thing in the world. You never know, it may prove illuminating.
What is it you want?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I've come here to offer a hand and a heart.
Oh, yes, and what is it going to cost me? Every time you offer me something, it costs me something.
Admittedly, when I gave you the 10%, yes, there was a catch. And it's true. I did enjoy your discomfort.
You loved it.
Yeah, but not for long. As we got to know one another, I began to appreciate other facets of your personality. And more importantly, I began to detect things within myself. Rachel, if I could give you the company lock, stock, and barrel this night, I would.
It's not yours to give.
Nor yours to keep, I fear. Now, you must face this fact, dear lady. My 10%, which I give you freely, no strings attached. But I don't believe it will be enough to save you this time. Now, have you prepared yourself to face such a possibility? Well, I've taken enough of your time this evening.
Yes.
You know, however difficult tomorrow may prove, please believe that you have more behind you than memories and a photograph.
I will always have Mac, no matter what.
You know, you're so fortunate. You're so fortunate to have loved like that. I envy both of you. I told him when he was alive, you know. Matt Corey, you're a lucky man.
No. I was the lucky one.
Corey, we're waiting for your statement. Mrs. Corey?
Go away. I'm not talking to anyone.
You'll never get a story out of her.
I said go away.
You're no time for an old friend.
Mrs. Corey, just one second.
Leave now. Leave. Leave. Do you understand English, woman? Leave. No need to worry about the rapacious press. They're in retreat.
What do you want?
As ever, I have the solution to your problem.
You didn't think I could handle it by myself?
Well, not quite like this. I've been up all night. I've been on a mission. Poor little Ito, he's all tuckered out.
What? What mission?
Now, Lawrence Levi. You well known to you?
Levy. Yes, he's been on the board for years.
Yes, well, he's been keeping company with one of his daughter's college friends. I understand it. He likes them young and delicate.
Oh, please, that's too much even for you.
But it's verifiable, Rachel. Winifred Winnie Barnes. Now, she's very interesting. She's in the closet in more ways than one. Here a sip, there a sip, everywhere a sip, sip.
No, I don't want to hear anymore.
And that can sometimes lead us to do the most embarrassing things. That's unfortunate, because dear Winnie does value her position in the social ladder.
Where are you going with this?
Well, it's really very simple. I've obtained leverage on your board members. How about that? Hmm? Each and every one of them has a rattly old skeleton just waiting to pop out of the closet. Now, please, let me open the door for you.
No.
Oh, come on, Rachel, come on. It'll be good sport. We can give these sanctimonious prigs a run for their money. They'll never open their judgmental mouths about Mac again. Look upon it as our very own sin tax. I mean, it's foolproof. They get to keep their social standing, their reputation. You get to go home CEO.
Do you really think I can get my company back by exposing the weaknesses of two board members?
Well, to tell you the truth, I have something on each and every one of them, including Jake McKinnon, though admittedly he was the easiest.
No. I said no.
Then I take it you don't wish to hear about Iris. Oh, yes, I've looked into your children, too.
I will not turn on my board or my family, Carl.
I can understand that. Even though you have been betrayed. It's time to take a brutally honest look, Rachel. In your hour of need, you've been left alone. You've been deserted. It's time now to think of yourself and save this company.
This company will be run by me ethically, or it will not be run at all. That was good enough for Mac. It's good enough for me. And that's my final word.
But how can you turn the other cheek? All right. Well, that was my best shot. I'm sorry I couldn't do more for you.
I do appreciate what you're trying to do. You've been very supportive.
You know, our conversation, or rather my impertinence last night, I feared that your door would be permanently closed to me.
I have enough enemies now.
Or perhaps we're beginning to be friends. What happened now?
You beat him, didn't you?
I appreciate your loyalty, both of you.
Did you give in? Jake McKinnon will destroy this company. Now, please take this information, go in and use it.
Carl.
It's never...
Rachel, you can't just let them shut you out.